Return all evil and witchcraft by freezing salt. Buddhist teachings. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. Have you ever felt like something unseen is weighing you down? Like an invisible force is blocking your success, draining your energy, or surrounding you with negativity? What if I told you that there's a simple way to break free, remove these unseen obstacles, and return all harmful energy to its source? The secret lies in something incredibly simple, something you already have at home: salt. But this isn't just any ordinary use of salt. This is an ancient Buddhist technique practiced for centuries to neutralize dark forces, dissolve negativity, and restore balance to your life. In just a few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to use this powerful method, one that few people know about, to cleanse your energy and protect yourself from spiritual harm. So if you've been feeling heavy, stuck, or surrounded by bad energy, stay with me until the end. This might just be the shift you've been waiting for. And before we begin, take a deep breath and affirm with me: I am surrounded by light, peace, and protection. If you're ready to transform your energy and unlock more wisdom, subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom and turn on notifications. Your path to clarity starts now. Number 1. The presence of negative energies. Negative energies are often subtle, yet their impact can be profound, leaving you feeling drained, restless, or as if an invisible force is holding you back. Have you ever experienced days where no matter how much you rest, exhaustion lingers? Or moments when the atmosphere in your home or workplace feels unbearably heavy, filled with tension you can't explain? These are not mere coincidences. They are signs of unseen forces, accumulated negative energies that seep into your life from various sources, sometimes even without your awareness. As the Buddha once said, "What we think, we become." The energies surrounding us, whether positive or negative, shape our reality, influencing our emotions, relationships, and overall well-being. Throughout our daily lives, we unknowingly absorb these vibrations. A simple exchange, a jealous glance, an insincere compliment, a heated argument, can leave behind an energetic residue. Even environments hold energy. A place where sorrow or anger has been repeatedly expressed will carry that imprint, affecting all who enter. Think about those times you've walked into a room and instantly felt uneasy, as if the air itself was thick with something unspoken. This isn't imagination, it's the unseen force of lingering energies. And when left unchecked, they begin to manifest in our bodies and minds: persistent fatigue, unexplained anxiety, obstacles appearing in areas where things once flowed smoothly. Many people turn to external solutions to cleanse these disturbances, burning incense, wearing protective charms, or reciting prayers. While these methods have their merit, they don't always provide lasting relief. That's because the problem isn't just in the actions we take, but in understanding the nature of energy itself. Negative energy, much like water, takes the shape of whatever it inhabits. If it's left to accumulate, it can flood your life, overwhelming your sense of clarity and peace. But just as water can be redirected, energy too can be transformed. The ancient practice of using salt to absorb and neutralize negativity has been valued across many cultures, including Buddhist traditions. Salt, a pure and grounding element, has the ability to draw out impurities, both physical and energetic. When combined with the power of freezing, this method acts as a way to trap and halt negative influences, creating a barrier between you and harmful forces. It's a symbolic act, but one deeply rooted in the understanding that intention and action must align. By setting the intention to remove negativity and reinforcing it through this practice, you're not only cleansing your space, but also reclaiming your own energy. In modern life, where stress, envy, and unseen tensions are woven into daily interactions, finding a way to protect your energy is crucial. Just as we cleanse our bodies to stay healthy, we must cleanse our environments to maintain emotional and spiritual balance. The mind, like a garden, needs care, removing weeds of negativity, planting seeds of positive thoughts, and ensuring the soil of our environment is nourishing. The Buddha taught, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." By taking conscious steps to clear negative energies, you create space for peace, prosperity, and positivity to flow freely. So, if you've been feeling stuck, burdened, or weighed down by unseen forces, know that there is a way forward. The energy around you is not set in stone. It can be shifted, purified, and redirected. Protecting yourself from negativity is not just about rituals, but about awareness and intention. When you align your actions with wisdom and mindfulness, you take back control, ensuring that your life is not dictated by unseen forces, but by the light of your own consciousness. Number 2. Signs that you may be affected by negative energies. Have you ever walked into a place and instantly felt uneasy, as if the air itself was heavy, or been around someone who, without saying a word, left you drained, anxious, or uncomfortable? These feelings aren't just coincidences. They are signs of negative energy clinging to you like an invisible shadow. Whether you realize it or not, energy is constantly moving around and through you, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and even the outcomes in your life. Just as our bodies absorb nutrients from food, our minds and spirits absorb the energy in our environment. When we are constantly exposed to negativity, whether from toxic people, stressful situations, or even our own lingering doubts, it starts to manifest in ways we don't always recognize. Have you been struggling with insomnia, no matter how exhausted you feel? Do you experience sudden anxiety, headaches that seem to appear out of nowhere, or a lack of focus and creativity? Maybe you've noticed an overwhelming fatigue that isn't caused by physical exertion. These aren't just random occurrences. They are signals that your energy field is being disrupted. The most surprising part? The source of this negativity is often invisible. It could stem from people around you, those who secretly envy you, hold grudges, or constantly compete with you. Or it might be the atmosphere of places you frequent, like a tense workplace, a chaotic household, or even public spaces filled with stress. And then there's the power of intention. Thoughts carry energy, and whether you believe in spiritual concepts or not, science has proven that our emotions and thoughts have a measurable impact on our well-being. Have you ever felt the weight of someone's jealous gaze, or sensed hostility in a room without anyone saying a word? That's the power of energy at work. The problem is that negativity accumulates over time. It's like a glass of water filling up, drop by drop. At first it seems harmless, but eventually it overflows, and suddenly you find yourself stuck in a cycle of exhaustion, misfortune, and emotional heaviness. When negative energy surrounds you, it doesn't just affect your mood. It can block opportunities, disrupt relationships, and even influence your financial situation. Have you ever noticed that when you're overwhelmed and stressed, everything seems to go wrong? Plans fall apart, money slips away, and misunderstandings arise out of nowhere. It feels as if, no matter how hard you try, something keeps pulling you back. The truth is, energy affects everything. When your frequency is low, it's like swimming against the current. Each step forward takes extra effort, and setbacks become more frequent. You may start questioning yourself, wondering, am I the problem? But in reality, this isn't just about personal choices. It's about the energy you carry and the energy that surrounds you. The good news: no one is trapped in this cycle forever. There are ancient yet simple methods to clear and protect yourself from these negative influences. These aren't just rituals, they are time-tested techniques that align with both spiritual wisdom and psychological understanding. When you learn to neutralize negativity and cleanse your energy, you don't just get rid of bad vibrations, you create space for positivity, growth, and abundance to enter your life. And the best part? Anyone can do this, regardless of their beliefs. You deserve to live a life free from unseen burdens, to move through each day feeling light, peaceful, and protected. In the next step, we'll explore exactly how you can break free and reclaim your energy. Are you ready? Number 3. The ritual: steps to neutralize negative energy. Step 1. The materials and their meaning. In life, we cannot avoid negative energies, whether they come from external influences or arise from within our own minds. However, instead of fearing or resisting them, we can transform them using simple yet powerful methods. One such method is the use of salt and a ritual to seal away harmful energies, helping us restore balance and inner peace. To perform this ritual, we need to prepare the following materials, each carrying its own special meaning. 1. Coarse or sea salt. Salt has been revered throughout history as a sacred purifier, recognized for its ability to cleanse and protect against negative energies. Ancient Egyptians incorporated it into their rituals for spiritual safeguarding, while in the Middle Ages it was widely believed to repel evil spirits. Even in modern spiritual practices, salt continues to be a powerful tool for neutralizing negativity. But why is salt so effective? At a molecular level, it is a crystal, much like quartz, capable of absorbing and holding on to vibrations. In this ritual, coarse or sea salt acts as an energetic sponge, drawing in the dense, unwanted energies that may be surrounding you. Once these energies are absorbed, the salt locks them away, preventing them from returning. It is said in Buddhism that hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. In the same way, salt does not battle negativity with force, but simply absorbs and dissolves it, restoring harmony. As you prepare the salt, visualize it forming an invisible shield around you, silently working in your favor, keeping you safe from unseen influences. 2. A blank sheet of paper. A blank sheet of paper, seemingly simple, holds profound symbolism in this ritual. Its pure, unmarked surface represents a fresh start, an opportunity to release what no longer serves you. White is the color of new beginnings, clarity, and purification. This paper is not just a physical object. It is a container for your burdens, an external vessel for your inner struggles. Writing down your worries, fears, and obstacles is an act of release. Just as a river carries away fallen leaves, transferring your concerns onto paper allows your mind to let go. Psychology has long recognized the therapeutic power of writing. It transforms intangible emotions into something concrete, something you can confront and remove from your life. When you take the time to put your thoughts into words, you create space for healing. By writing your burdens down, you take control rather than letting negativity dictate your emotions. 3. A black pen. A black pen may seem like a simple tool, but in this ritual, it carries deep symbolic meaning. Black, often associated with mystery and depth, represents strength, transformation, and the completion of cycles. It is the color of endings, but also of renewal, the point where something negative is acknowledged, processed, and ultimately released. When you pick up the black pen, you are not just writing. You are giving form to your thoughts, emotions, and burdens. Every word you put on paper is an affirmation of your intention to break free from negativity. This act is more than just expression. It is a declaration, a conscious decision to close the chapter of pain, fear, or doubt that has weighed you down. In any ritual, intention is the most powerful force, and by using the black pen, you are setting that intention in motion, turning the unseen into something tangible and ready to be released. 4. Sealable plastic bag. A sealable plastic bag may appear to be an ordinary household item, but within this ritual, it carries profound symbolic significance. It serves as a container, a boundary, and most importantly, a final resting place for the negativity you wish to remove from your life. Just as we store things away to keep them out of sight, this bag acts as a vault, locking away the burdens, toxic influences, and unwanted energies that have been weighing you down. By placing your written thoughts and the purifying salt inside, you are making a firm decision. These negative forces will no longer have access to your space, your mind, or your spirit. The act of sealing the bag is just as important as filling it. It is a moment of closure, a symbolic separation between you and the energy that no longer serves you. Just as we close doors to keep out unwanted guests or lock away things that no longer have a place in our daily lives, sealing this bag is a powerful declaration that these vibrations can no longer touch you. This is not just about physically containing negativity. It is about mentally and spiritually reinforcing your boundaries. By taking this simple but intentional action, you are claiming your right to peace, ensuring that what has been removed remains removed. In this fast-paced world, where stress, doubt, and negativity often creep into our daily lives unnoticed, this ritual serves as a reminder that you have control over what you allow into your energy field. You are not just discarding negativity, you are reclaiming your inner strength, protecting your space, and making room for positive, uplifting energies to flow freely into your life. Step 2. Writing and letting go. Writing and releasing are among the most powerful acts of transformation, a sacred moment where we transfer negativity onto paper and free ourselves from its weight. In Buddhism, the mind is like a garden. What we plant and nurture will grow. If we hold on to anger, fear, or resentment, these emotions take root and shape our reality. But if we consciously release them, we create space for wisdom and peace. Writing down your burdens is not just a mental exercise, it is a profound energetic shift. Imagine carrying a heavy stone in your heart for years, allowing it to define your emotions and reactions. The simple act of putting pen to paper is like placing that stone down, acknowledging its presence but deciding that it no longer serves you. This is why writing is often used in therapy, because externalizing emotions helps the brain process them differently. Buddha once said, "Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned." By writing down what troubles us, we stop gripping that hot coal and allow healing to begin. To write for maximum impact, approach it as an intentional practice, not just a routine task. Find a quiet space, take a deep breath, and begin. Instead of rushing through a list, write with feeling, pouring your emotions onto the page as though they are leaving your body. Be specific. Don't just write, "I feel stressed." Instead, describe it fully. "I feel overwhelmed by the constant demands at work, and it drains my energy." The more detail you provide, the more your mind connects with the release. Writing down your struggles is like telling your subconscious, I acknowledge this pain, but I choose not to carry it anymore. And intention is everything. Scientific studies on cognitive therapy show that writing about emotional distress helps regulate thoughts and emotions, making challenges feel less overwhelming. Similarly, in Buddhist practice, acknowledging suffering is the first step to liberation. When we see our struggles clearly, without fear or avoidance, we take back our power. As you write, visualize each word pulling negative energy out of you. If you feel a tightness in your chest, imagine that tension flowing from your body, through your pen, and onto the paper. This visualization is not just symbolic. Psychologists have found that mental imagery significantly influences our emotions and even our physical well-being. Many Buddhist traditions use visualization in meditation, understanding that the mind shapes reality. A well-known Zen teaching reminds us, let go or be dragged. When you finish writing a negative thought, take a deep breath and repeat, this no longer belongs to me. I release it and let it go. These words serve as a command to the mind, reinforcing that you are actively choosing freedom over suffering. Consider a common struggle, insomnia. If sleepless nights leave you exhausted, you might write, my insomnia drains my energy, making me irritable and tired. I no longer hold on to this energy. I release it. Or if someone in your life is causing stress, write their name and describe the emotional impact they have on you. This person's words make me feel small and unworthy. I release this negativity and protect my peace. These statements transform vague emotions into tangible thoughts, giving them a place outside of you rather than letting them fester within. And something remarkable happens after this process. You feel lighter, like dropping unnecessary baggage after a long journey. This is the power of symbolic release. Many people report that after writing and discarding their burdens, they feel a deep sense of relief, as if a weight they had unconsciously carried for years is finally gone. In modern life, where stress and negativity can easily overwhelm us, this practice is a way to reclaim our inner peace. Social media, work pressure, and personal struggles constantly feed the mind with worry and fear. But we always have a choice. Do we hold on to these burdens, or do we set them down? The Buddhist path teaches us that suffering comes not from what happens to us, but from our attachment to it. By writing and releasing, we practice non-attachment, teaching our minds that we are not defined by our struggles. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional, as the saying goes. This simple yet powerful act of writing down and releasing is not just a ritual, it is a profound step toward inner freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you and create space for peace to enter your life. Take a moment to release what no longer serves us. If you could let go of one burden right now, what would it be? Comment below, I release stress, fear, doubt, anger, guilt, and let's release it together. Step 3. Folding and sealing. Now that you have poured all your burdens onto the paper, it's time to take a decisive and transformative step, sealing and containing these negative energies so they no longer have access to you. This is one of the most symbolic and powerful moments of the ritual because it represents the boundary you are setting between yourself and the negativity that no longer serves you. By sealing these energies away, you reclaim your inner peace and prepare to neutralize their influence for good. Folding the paper isn't just a mechanical action, it is a deeply meaningful ritual. With each fold, you are compressing, containing, and isolating the negativity that once weighed you down. Think about it. When something is scattered, it feels overwhelming, chaotic, and difficult to control. But when you bring it together, condense it, and contain it, it becomes manageable. This is the essence of folding the paper. You are actively reclaiming control over your emotions, your energy, and your life. You will fold the paper 3 times, a number that carries deep symbolic meaning across different spiritual traditions. It represents balance and transformation. The past. You are closing the chapter on what has hurt or hindered you. The present. You are protecting your peace and inner stability. The future. You are creating a fresh start, open to new possibilities and free from the weight of past negativity. As you fold, repeat an affirmation either silently or aloud, reinforcing your intention. You can say something like, "I seal all negativity here. It no longer has power over me." How to fold the paper with intention. First fold. Take the paper and fold it away from you. This symbolizes pushing negative energy away from your life, creating distance between you and what has been weighing you down. Second fold. Fold it again, holding the clear intention of isolating and containing these unwanted energies. With each movement, imagine these burdens becoming smaller, weaker, and more distant. Third fold. For the final fold, focus on closure. This is the last step, the moment of finalizing the process and ensuring that what you have released stays sealed and no longer affects you. Once the paper is fully folded, hold it gently in your hands for a few moments. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and sense the shift that has taken place. Imagine all of the negative energy now compressed into this small space, no longer part of you, no longer weighing you down. It is outside of you, no longer influencing your mind or spirit. This simple yet powerful act is a reminder that you have the ability to let go, to release, and to create space for something better. What once felt overwhelming is now contained, and what once felt uncontrollable is now in your hands, ready to be discarded, burned, or buried, depending on how you choose to complete this ritual. With this step, you are not just folding a piece of paper, you are folding away old pain, limiting beliefs, and emotional burdens, and in their place, you are making room for clarity, peace, and renewal. Step 4. Sealing the energy with salt. Now, take an airtight plastic bag and carefully place the folded paper inside. This is where salt becomes the key element in the purification process. Add a generous amount of salt into the bag, ensuring that it fully surrounds and covers the paper. At this moment, the salt serves 2 crucial functions. First, absorption. The salt will act as a sponge, drawing in any lingering negative energy. Anything the paper did not fully contain will now be absorbed and neutralized by the salt. Second, containment. Salt is also a natural barrier, preventing any of these energies from escaping. It locks everything inside, ensuring that negativity remains confined within the bag and no longer affects you. As you pour in the salt, visualize it as a radiant, purifying light, cleansing everything within the bag and sealing off unwanted energy. Imagine the salt as a shield, isolating these burdens so they can no longer touch you. Once you have added enough salt, seal the plastic bag tightly. This act is a symbolic declaration. By closing the bag, you are cutting ties with these energies, affirming that they no longer have access to your mind, heart, or life. To strengthen your intention, say the following words out loud. I seal all negativity here. None of this can reach me again. I am protected. Speaking this affirmation is powerful. Words carry energy, and by voicing your intention, you reinforce the message both to the universe and to your subconscious mind. This ritual is more than just a symbolic act. It is a psychological tool that helps you create a sense of closure and empowerment. From a psychological perspective, performing a physical action linked to problem-solving can bring a deep sense of relief and control. When you fold the paper, add the salt and seal the bag, your mind perceives it as a concrete resolution, an external representation of removing emotional or mental clutter. Just like organizing a messy space brings clarity, this ritual helps bring emotional order and peace. By completing this step, you have taken a significant action. You have transferred and contained what was troubling you. What once felt like an invisible burden now exists in a tangible form, sealed and separated from your energy. This process marks the beginning of emotional freedom, allowing you to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Step 5. Freezing the energy to neutralize it completely. Freezing negativity is an ancient and powerful practice rooted in both symbolic and psychological significance. Now that you have isolated the negative energy inside the plastic bag with salt and paper, the final step is to neutralize it completely. This act may seem simple, but its impact is profound. Freezing represents stopping the flow of harmful energy, paralyzing its influence, and putting an end to its cycle in your life. In the physical world, freezing something prevents it from moving. And in the energetic realm, this same concept applies. Once frozen, negativity can no longer spread, grow, or affect you. This is not just a ritual. It is a declaration of control over your own energy and well-being. By freezing these negative forces, you are telling yourself and the universe, I refuse to let this affect me any longer. The subconscious mind listens and responds accordingly, reinforcing a deep sense of peace and empowerment. To prepare for this final step, add a small amount of water to the salt before sealing the bag. You don't need much, just a few drops will suffice. Water, in its natural state, represents movement and flow, but when frozen, it signifies closure and solidification. By adding water, you are activating the salt's cleansing power while symbolizing the complete cessation of negativity. As you do this, affirm your intention. This is the cleansing. The flow of negativity stops completely. With this step, you are not only engaging in a symbolic act, but also reinforcing your own belief in the process, which is essential for its success. Once the water is added, seal the bag tightly, ensuring there are no leaks. This step is crucial as it represents complete containment. What is inside the bag is now separate from you. As you close it, visualize that all negativity, harmful thoughts, and toxic influences are being locked away, no longer able to reach you. Now, place the sealed bag in the freezer in a spot where it will remain undisturbed. This is the final and most significant step. As you put it inside, say a powerful affirmation such as, I freeze all negativity here. It will stay until it disappears completely. I am free, protected, and at peace. This statement is not just words. It is a decree of your intention, solidifying the emotional and energetic closure of the ritual. Ice itself carries deep symbolism. It signifies stillness, dormancy, and the inability to act. In nature, when something is frozen, it is rendered inactive, unable to cause any effect. By freezing the negative energy, you are ensuring that it has lost all power over you, that it can no longer disturb your peace or influence your life. This practice also has a strong psychological effect. When we associate an issue with a tangible resolution, such as seeing it frozen, we naturally feel a sense of closure. Our minds begin to accept that the problem has been dealt with, making it easier to move forward without fear or anxiety. The bag should remain in the freezer for at least 7 days. The number 7 holds deep significance in many spiritual traditions, symbolizing completion, transformation, and renewal. This period allows your energy to fully adjust to this new reality, a life where negativity no longer lingers. During these 7 days, whenever you think about the ritual, visualize the bag frozen and powerless. This mental reinforcement strengthens the ritual's effect and helps you maintain a state of emotional balance. If any negative thoughts arise, remind yourself that they have already been dealt with and that they no longer hold any weight in your life. The modern world is filled with stress, negativity, and toxic influences, whether from people, situations, or even our own thoughts. This ritual is a reminder that you have the power to break free from these burdens. Just as you physically freeze negativity, you can also mentally and emotionally distance yourself from harmful influences. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by negativity, whether from personal relationships, work environments, or even the constant influx of bad news. This practice serves as a grounding exercise, allowing you to symbolically and psychologically remove negativity from your life. But beyond the ritual itself, the real transformation happens in your mindset. You must cultivate the habit of consciously rejecting negativity, setting boundaries, and protecting your peace. Freezing salt is a tool, a way to remind yourself that you are in control, that you are not helpless against external forces. As the 7 days pass and you grow accustomed to a lighter, freer energy, take this as an opportunity to reinforce positive habits. Replace negative thoughts with affirmations of strength and protection. Surround yourself with uplifting influences and continue to practice mindfulness, gratitude, and self-care. When the 7 days are over, you can dispose of the frozen bag by throwing it away or simply leaving it in the freezer if you feel it still serves its purpose. The key takeaway from this practice is that you have the power to neutralize negativity, not just through rituals, but through your mindset and daily choices. You are not bound by past harm, negative energy, or toxic people. You have the ability to cleanse, protect, and create a space of peace within yourself. Stay committed to this intention, and you will find that not only does negativity lose its grip on you, but your entire life begins to align with a greater sense of balance, freedom, and well-being. Step 6. Disposal. After the 7-day period, it is time to permanently remove the contents and fully release any lingering negativity. Take the sealed plastic bag with the salt and paper and dispose of it in a location far from your home, somewhere distant where it will no longer be within your space. Under no circumstances should you open the bag. Simply discard it with the firm knowledge that all the negative energy it contained is now completely separated from you. As you release the bag, say a final affirmation of closure, such as, "I release this completely. It no longer has any hold over me. I am renewed, protected, and free." This moment signifies true completion, the final step in letting go of everything that no longer serves you. By doing this, you are not just discarding an object, but symbolically cutting ties with negativity, allowing yourself to move forward with clarity, strength, and peace. If you've watched this far, you're already taking a powerful step toward protecting your energy and removing negativity from your life. Comment below with pure energy to affirm your commitment to this ancient Buddhist practice. Stay with us until the end. There's still valuable wisdom ahead to help you restore peace and harmony in your life. Number 4. The true power of this ritual. The true power of this ritual lies not only in the physical act of freezing negativity, but in the profound shift it creates within your mind and energy field. As you complete this process, you may feel an immediate sense of relief, as if a heavy burden has been lifted from your shoulders. This is not merely psychological, it is an energetic transformation. By performing this ritual with intention, you have sent a powerful message to your subconscious and to the universe itself, declaring that you are now free from negativity, blockages, and harmful influences. The Buddha once said, "What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create." This ritual is an embodiment of that truth, as it aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions to manifest a reality where negativity has no place in your life. Over the next 7 days, observe how your environment begins to change. You may notice a newfound sense of peace in your home, fewer conflicts in your relationships, and a general ease in how things flow around you. These shifts are not coincidences. They are the result of breaking an old cycle and stepping into a space of clarity and protection. The number 7 holds deep significance in spiritual traditions worldwide, representing completion, renewal, and balance. In Buddhism, 7 days symbolize a full cycle of transformation, allowing energy to settle and wisdom to emerge. By keeping the bag frozen for this period, you allow the cleansing process to reach its full effect, stabilizing the energy around you and reinforcing your intention to move forward without the weight of negativity. During this time, you may experience emotional lightness, a feeling of liberation from unseen burdens. Many people report feeling more at peace within the first 24 hours, as if a cloud of heaviness has dissipated. This happens because, on a subconscious level, your mind begins to accept this new reality, one where you are no longer controlled by external negativity. You may also notice environmental changes. Places that once felt heavy may seem brighter, and tension within your home or workplace may noticeably ease. Even those around you may appear more relaxed, as your own energy shift influences the space you share with others. Additionally, mental clarity often improves as confusion, self-doubt, and indecisiveness begin to fade. It is as if the fog that once clouded your thoughts has lifted, allowing you to see things with greater precision and purpose. But the most powerful realization is this: these changes are real because you created them. You took control of your energy, your space, and your emotional well-being. By performing this ritual with clear intent, you have not only removed negativity, but also reprogrammed your subconscious to embrace a life of peace and balance. This is a lesson that extends far beyond this ritual. The energy you allow is the energy you live with. In the modern world, where stress, conflict, and negativity seem inescapable, it is crucial to recognize that you have the power to cleanse and protect yourself, not just through symbolic actions, but through the way you think, act, and set boundaries. If, in the future, you ever feel negativity creeping back into your life, remember that this tool is always available to you. You can repeat the ritual whenever needed to reinforce your protection and maintain your peace. More importantly, carry this mindset with you daily. Protect your energy, be mindful of what you allow into your space, and choose to cultivate harmony in your life. As the Buddha taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. The moment you recognize your own ability to shape your reality, you become truly free. Number 5. How to enhance the effectiveness of the ritual. When performing the ritual to return negative energy and witchcraft, it is important to enhance its effectiveness by maintaining a strong and purified energy field. Energy is like water. When it flows freely, it nourishes and supports life, but when blocked or tainted, it can create stagnation and harm. After completing the ritual and discarding the frozen salt, you may feel a sense of relief, as if a weight has been lifted from your spirit. This shift is not just psychological, it is an energetic transformation that creates space for new beginnings. However, the key to making this change last lies in how you nurture this purified state. With your energy cleansed, clarity naturally follows, making it easier to recognize opportunities, set meaningful goals, and stay true to your inner peace. To maintain and strengthen this newfound balance, cultivate a life filled with positivity. Just as a garden flourishes when nurtured with care, your energy thrives when surrounded by goodness. Engage in activities that uplift your spirit, whether it's meditation, listening to peaceful music, or spending time with loved ones who support your growth. Be mindful of the conversations you have, for words hold immense power. They can either heal or harm. Choose words that bring light, not darkness. Practicing self-care is equally important. Nourish your body with wholesome food, take time to rest, and engage in practices that rejuvenate your soul. Reinforce your protection by reciting affirmations that strengthen your inner peace and resilience, such as, "I am protected and at peace, and my life flows with ease." The more you affirm your well-being, the stronger your energetic shield becomes. Modern life is filled with challenges, and negative energies can come in many forms: stress from work, toxic relationships, or even our own doubts and fears. Just as we cleanse our homes of dust and clutter, we must also cleanse our minds and spirits. This ritual serves as a tool, but true protection comes from the way we live each day. When you embody kindness, wisdom, and inner strength, negativity loses its power over you. As the Dalai Lama reminds us, do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Instead of focusing on external negativity, cultivate a strong inner world where peace, joy, and compassion thrive. By doing so, not only do you protect yourself, but you also radiate positive energy that uplifts those around you. Stay mindful, stay strong, and let your energy flow with purity and purpose. Thank you for joining us on this journey of wisdom and protection. By understanding and practicing this ancient method, you are taking a powerful step toward reclaiming your peace, cleansing negative energies, and creating a space filled with light and harmony. Remember, true protection comes not just from rituals, but from mindfulness, intention, and the energy we cultivate daily. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with those who may need this wisdom, and don't forget to subscribe to The Journey of Wisdom. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos on Buddhist teachings, mindfulness, and spiritual well-being. May your path be filled with peace, clarity, and positive energy. Until next time, stay mindful and stay blessed.